Tito Santana, the champion, the challenger, Cowboy Bob Orton, plus Greg the Hammer Valentine to challenge the world's heavyweight champion in the incredible Hulk Hogan. We now know what happened. Of course, in Piper's Pit, the entire wrestling world knows. Don Ho called Lou Albano. He wants the shirt back.
Just shut up, will you? Just shut up, Midget. I'll do the talking. Talking about Cyndi Lauper, a barroom broad that I took out of a barroom in Brooklyn and made her what she is. And that little ungrateful wench had the audacity to come out here on TV Land and do what she did to the captain. Then she chose, was it Cindy, what's it, Wendy Richter?
No, Wendy Richter.
Wendy Richter,
Dallas
whatever her name is.
Cowgirl.
Dallas, yeah, Dallas Cowboys and Cowgirls. Dallas Cowgirl against, you know who I picked?
I know.
I picked the woman's world champion, the fabulous Moolah. I got her on a rigid training program. I got her squatting 7,000 squats a day. I got her bench pressing, brother. I got her running 9 miles. I got her on a low-carbohydrate diet, strictly protein. I got her on calf hearts. I got her on raw liver. I got her on unborn virgin goat's milk, 3 quarts a day. I got the woman training heavy. I got her ready, brother. Slave girl, murder, Moolah, call it anything you want. Call her the fabulous Moolah, but we're ready. You got it, Cyndi Lauper. You're nothing but a barroom broad, a barroom wretch, a disgrace to yourself and your family. I'm ready. You humiliated me now. I'm hot.
Just a second, Lou Albano.
Sheriff, I'm hot.
In defense of Cyndi Lauper,
go ahead,
we're
Cyndi
talking
Lauper,
about the
Cyndi
number
Lauper.
one female rock star.
Number one, I wrote the music time after time. I wrote the lyrics. Girls want to have fun. I wrote So Unusual. So what do you want?
I thank you very much.
Remember when I said unborn virgin goat's milk?
Fine. The Garden, the 23rd. Get your tickets in advance. July the 15th, the World Wrestling Federation at its very best. You know it's going to be the Superfly. Jimmy Snuka to do battle with Rowdy Roddy Piper. And then, of course, that gigantic handicap match that we have been talking about with the trio of Adrian Adonis, Dick Murdoch, and Big John Studd on one side, their opponents on the other. My guess at this time, 7'4", 492-pound Andre the Giant, and the world's heavyweight champion, the incredible Hulk Hogan.
You know, Mean Gene, I've trained all over the world, man. I've trained in some of the most heavyweight gyms with some of the biggest and strongest dudes I've ever been in the gym with. But, you know, since me and Andre decided to team up to get into this handicap situation because there's some bad vibes going on, you know.
Well,
the thing is, wait a minute, dude, I've been in working out with Andre the Giant, and I will tell you right now, out of all the big men I've ever seen, all the men I've ever locked up with, when I got in the center of the ring with Andre and we were working out, I have never felt a force, a power like this before in my life. And I actually feel sorry for Big John Studd and those 2 goat roper, whatever kind of champions you call them, because this man right here is heavy duty. And more than that, after working out with this dude, I've got a whole different idea about things. He's got me psyched up, man, and I'm ready for war.
Do you have Hulkamania, Andre the Giant?
I have nothing to say. Just say everything you have to say.
Well, just look at him. What would you do if this dude was mad at you, picked your little skinny you-know-what, and threw you about 20 rows out? You know, Andre is so powerful. He is so powerful, man. I might just stand there in direct traffic. Say, Andre, put John Studd about 32
Thank
rows
you,
up.
gentlemen. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, the Meadowlands Arena.
And what about that redneck
He's thrust
Dick
the
Murdoch?
bird on the
Why don't you
15th.
just...
As I'm concerned, Hulkster, this is going to be your stiffest challenge to the World Championship ever. That's right, your stiffest challenge. Now, I know you've wrestled a lot of muscle freaks out here. You're a muscle freak yourself, but I'm talking about a man that really knows how to wrestle. A man that's a scientist in professional wrestling. A man that's a master of the figure-4 leg lock. You're 6'9". You got 24-inch pythons. Big deal. All you do is think about lifting weights. You became the world champion. You attained the world championship on a fluke to begin with.
Well, I don't...
You think you're a movie star. This is Madison Square Garden. This is professional wrestling. This is not the movies. You got your name, Hulk Hogan, from the movies. And like I said before, you were lucky to beat the Iron Sheik. I understand you've got a handicap match in the Meadowlands. If you make it out there alive, just make it to Madison Square Garden, because the Hammer is ready for you. The Hammer's going to knock you down to 5'5", and I'm going to slap the figure-4 leg lock on you. Madison Square Garden, World Championship on Greg the Hammer Valentine.
We're going to find out Monday, July the 23rd. Don't you dare miss it. You're certainly aware of that, Bob. Usually, I get out on this television program and I hear people boast about how good they are. Some talk about title defenses, challenging this man, challenging that man. In addition to your professional wrestling life, you have quite a private life indeed, where you're involved with youngsters. And I wonder if we could touch a little bit on that. Why and where?
Well, since I lost the WWF Championship, I've been involved with it before, but I'm involved with it a lot more now, helping children, helping kids in amateur wrestling, help them to maybe not take drugs, not take steroids, which is a drug, smoke cigarettes, and show them the right way. And some people called me up from the United States Wrestling Committee, and they said, Mr. Backlund, and I know those people respect me for that. I can tell who respects me and who doesn't. And they asked me to come and help train the United States Olympic team.
That has got to be a tremendous compliment, a tremendous honor for you, Bob.
Well, it was an honor, and I donated. I'm donating my time. I'm going to go out there July 3rd, and I'm going to spend some time with the United States Olympic team. A very good friend of mine and a teammate of mine, and named Brad Ranges, is going to be the head coach, and I'm going to be his assistant, helping with the conditioning and do whatever I can do to help our young men that's worked so hard to attain this goal and maybe make some people maybe have the opportunity to become the Olympic champions. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful thing and an honor for me to be involved with this. And I can't tell the people how proud I am to be able to do this.
Well, we are proud of you, and I thank you very much, Bob Backlund. Great to have you as part of the World Wrestling Federation. Fans, he came up through the amateur ranks, and obviously he's got much respect for the amateur level of wrestling. He's going to be assisting with our Olympic team this year. Stay tuned. We're right back. Gentlemen, a big one coming up in the Meadowlands Arena. You know the date, Sunday night, July the 15th, 8:30 p.m. start. For the fans of the greater metropolitan area, it is going to be some kind of a night indeed. By the way, tag team action, Wild Samoans, yes, to meet the Oriental Express of Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee. A lot of talk, not only here in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, but throughout the wrestling world, about this special handicap match with Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan as a team, meeting three men, Adrian Adonis, Big John Studd, and tag team champion Dick Murdoch.
You know, Mean Gene, who exactly is the handicap in this match?
Well, they contend that the three of you have got the handicap.
We certainly do. But have you ever seen two good big men that can beat three big good men? It can't happen. It's just like there's no way on this face of the earth that a good little man can beat a good big man. But we're all over 275. We're not small. We're all over 6 foot. I'm 6'4". This man's 7 foot. Adonis is 6'3". I'm talking about we got some beef on this team. I mean, here is the beef, Daddy. And I'm going to say one thing on all you Yankees, you nothing-happening melon farmers, go on out there and pull on into that Meadowlands, that nothing-happening complex out there. Heck, we got those out in the cotton fields back home.
That is a beautiful complex.
No, don't give me that. Maybe if when you live up here and the fog clears and the smog where you can finally see something, you ain't got no fresh air. But I'll guarantee you one thing, Giant
Don't have a
and
dust bowl
Hogan,
either.
we're definitely going to have our hands full, but we're going to give you a battle because we are ready, able, and willing. And Mean Gene, we're not just closet wrestlers. Hey, we're the world's tag team champions, and right here we got the biggest man going.
I don't know. I know the man is still growing, according to him, John Studd.
Yeah, Dick Murdoch and Adrian Adonis, they weren't given those tag team belts. They went out and they beat two other great wrestlers for it, and that made them greater. And just like John Studd is the Giant, they are the tag team champions. And Andre, the girl.
Oh, come on, John
and Hulk,
Studd.
the chump Hogan, they're in for a lesson of their lives. They had overstepped their bounds and their confidence by going into this handicap match. They're trying to prove something to themselves, and they're going to fool themselves.
We're going to find out Sunday the 15th, more in a minute. Action right around the corner here, part of the World Wrestling Federation at Madison Square Garden. Boy, is that card developing for Monday night, July the 23rd, with an 8 o'clock start. It is truly going to be something else. As you know by now, the ongoing feud between great rock singing star, one of my favorites, Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper now commissioning cowgirl from Dallas, Wendy Richter, to go against Lou Albano's representation, the women's champion, the Fabulous Moolah. Also on that card, the incredible Hulk Hogan to defend his world's heavyweight crown against Greg the Hammer Valentine and Tito Santana. Madison Square Garden on the 23rd. Your Intercontinental title is on the line against Cowboy Bob Orton. And I've got to remind you, the last couple of title defenses in the Garden, you've had close calls.
I've had close calls and I've had sleepless nights, Gene, after those 2 matches. You know, I'm sick and tired of going out there with one thing in mind, that's to wrestle and have a clean match. Well, it's very obvious to me that here, the guys that are going up against me don't even care about having a clean match, don't even care about my title anymore. They want to put me out of professional wrestling where I won't be able to defend this title. The likes of Valentine and Paula. And now I got a man by the name of Bob Orton who falls right in with the 3 of them.
I'd say that's a safe statement to make.
Well, Bob Orton, I've been watching you. And I'm going to be ready to fight fire with fire. I'm sick and tired of the likes of you. He's got that superplex, Gene.
Well, I tell you, that is some kind of a move, too, Tito.
It's a wrestling move, all right, but it's a wrestling move that has hurt a lot of wrestlers in the past. Cobarde, te garantizo, estoy listo. Este mexicano representa a todos los latinos. Y estoy harto que me insulten. Y vengo a luchar y a ganar y a representar a toda mi gente. ¡Arriba!
Thank you. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back. Happy Monday night, July the 23rd, Madison Square Garden. Yes, Cyndi Lauper will be in the corner of cowgirl Wendy Richter. In addition, Lou Albano will be in the corner of the ladies' champion, the Fabulous Moolah. Tito Santana, title defense, and the world's heavyweight champion will be defending his title, the Incredible Hulk Hogan, going against Greg the Hammer Valentine.
You know, confidence personified. Me and Gene, tomorrow night, I'm in a handicap match with my main man, Andre the Giant, in the Meadowlands.
Wow.
And I've been training with a dude. He's got me psyched. He's pushed me over the limits. Training, I am perfection. I am ready. And you know something? After the Meadowlands, I can't wait to get my hands on Greg the Hammer Valentine. I did some checking up on the dude. The figure 4 leg lock. They call it the most devastating hold in professional wrestling. Going around the country, breaking legs, and not even batting an eye. Well, I don't get off on it, Valentine. And I want to know, what are you going to do when you try to put the figure 4 leg lock on these big oak trees down here, Valentine?
I'm certain that Greg Valentine is pondering or contemplating that at this very moment. Still, you've got to give the devil his due. He is a good one, or he would not be one of the top contenders.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. He is the devil, man. But the devil's got a lot of things going against him, such as the Hulkster's 24-inch python, the sight that the Giant's given me, and the fact that Hulkamania is running wild in the Hulkster's pit, formerly Madison Square Garden. There's going to be thousands upon thousands of people saying, get the hammer, take him down, make him pay for every leg he's broken the professional wrestling business. And Mr. Valentine, I hope you're ready. I hope you're psyched. It's more than a world title match. It's everything I live for, everything I believe in. And there are thousands of people behind me. And what you going to do when it backfires and Hulkamania is on you?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be some kind of a shootout in Madison Square Garden, Monday, July the 23rd. You will not want to miss it. Ready for the great wrestling fans of the greater New York metropolitan area, the Big Apple. In East Rutherford, New Jersey, tomorrow night in the Meadowlands Arena with an 8 o'clock start, you're going to be seeing the World Wrestling Federation's top stars. International stars from Mexico City, Mexico. Mil Mascaras on that great one. In addition, you're going to be seeing that 2-on-3 handicap match, the trio of Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch, the tag team champions, plus Big John Studd to meet the twosome of Andre the Giant and the world's heavyweight champion, the Incredible Hulk Hogan. Plus, you're going to be seeing the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, in action, and for good reason, perhaps to gain revenge on Roddy Piper.
I'm gonna call myself the Giant Mosquito. Are you kidding me, man? You didn't look so super when you were down there, Superfly. So what you do, you take a belt off and you beat him just a little bit. And all of a sudden he's saying, please, Mr. Piper, don't hurt me no more. Please, Mr. Piper, I've had enough. I said, but you started it. You came on the pit. You wanted to be a big shot. Come on and get up. Please, Mr. Piper, don't hurt me no more. All of a sudden, all these people are saying, gee, it's over. You can go get Roddy. You can do it. Come on, Jimmy. But they're sitting back there in the row, and they're sitting watching you do all the fighting, and they ain't doing nothing. They're just saying, come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're going to get yourself killed.
Wait a minute.
You're going to get yourself hurt.
Wait a minute.
This is all. You're going to find out one thing.
Just a moment. Roddy Piper, you made a statement to me some time back that you felt that Jimmy Superfly Snuka was getting back into the ring before his doctors advised him to.
Way before. You're talking 4 weeks. What you're talking is you're looking at the Legend Destroyer. You're looking at Big Rod.
All right, Meadowlands, arena tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. East Rutherford. We'll see you there.